Let's talk gouge tools, cutting, and safety. The gouge tools have these purple-like handles here, and there's plenty of them in the bin for you to grab a couple. And there's two different tips on them. We have the U-shaped tip, and that's going to be cutting larger pieces out. And then the V-shaped tip, and that's going to be for more small detail areas. The tips on these do come out, but you don't need to take them out. If they ever get loose, just give that a little turn right there and tighten up the end there so that they stay in there. Now the key to using these and being safe is always cutting away from yourself, all right? So holding the piece down and cutting away. You never want to cut towards your hand where you could slip and cut your hand, all right, or fingers. So holding this, because if you don't hold it, the whole rubber block's just going to slide away. I've put some black marker on here so it'll be easier to see as I cut these. You don't want to hold it at a high angle like this. Instead, nice and low, and it should just trim the top edge of the rubber right off there. Okay, and you can see the U shape there cuts out a nice big chunk. Glides right along the top. It should cut very easily. You can make little cuts or longer cuts. Keep cutting right next to it to cut out a whole chunk or area like that, but it shouldn't have to be deep. And all these little pieces, just brush them to the side, collect them and throw them away at the end. You'll see the V-shaped one, much more narrow of a strip. So it's good for getting right up to edges and details. Just like that. Okay. Curves become much more difficult. I try to curve the entire or move the entire block here like this as I cut, but not putting my hand in front like that. That's dangerous. All right. Just cutting and curving just like that, or trying to just manipulate and move. But if I start curving here, I got to make sure I move my hand and move the rubber block so that I'm not going to slip and accidentally cut myself. Finally, edges can be difficult with this rubber block. A couple things you can do is either go right along the edge or start from the outside in. But you'll see when you cut right up to the edge there, sometimes it doesn't get all the way over there, or sometimes the pieces just fall off there. So sometimes you have to get right in there, go from a couple different angles, and that'll help you get right up to that edge. Okay? So be safe with these tools. If there are any problems, any accidents happen, of course, please let me know right away. Go and get to work.